Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So as promised, tonight we are doing a hair care Q&A catered towards, of course, answering your hair care questions, but also catered towards um, kind of addressing an issue that I feel is like an epidemic. It's kind of like a plague. And the reason why I say that is because everyone asks a lot about rice water. Does it work? Does it not work? I never really understood what was going on in regards to the rice water thing. So I said I would come on and definitely do a Q&A geared towards that, number one. And then number two, just kind of put to bed a lot of the main pros and cons of the rice water situation. So of course you guys are joining me from my new channel. Hi guys. You guys are joining me from my new channel, which I just learned that when I stream from my laptop, I can actually chat myself, which is like bomb. So I'm really, really excited. I decided that I'm going to go ahead and stream on both channels at the same time. So one will be on my cell, but the other one will be on my Elite Hair Business and Body channel, which is the one you guys are on right now. So, hey, everybody. So you guys are going to see a notification pop up that I'm on the other channel as well. You can stay right where you are. Nothing's going to change in between the two. I just kind of feel like a lot of people haven't gotten the message just yet that I am on this channel. So, of course, I'm just going to do it for the sake of tonight. I think it's out of all fairness, but for you guys who are on the Elite Hair, Body, and Business channel, you guys are the ones that will be partaking in the giveaways tonight. It will not go to anyone on my other channel because you guys follow directions. So that's how we're going to do it. That's rice powder, work for hair. All right, let me just go ahead and do this part. And then we can go ahead. And if you guys have your hair care questions, go ahead and start typing them in the chat. If you don't have any and you're just more here to listen, that's fine too. All right, I think I got this ready. Hi, everybody is joining on in. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my new channel, by the way, because it takes a lot of time to build these channels. Okay. So let's talk rice water. Sorry, I had to take my picture for the other phone. Okay, this thing is like, oh, yes, a streaming portrait. So hopefully everybody can see me. If you can't, I'm sorry. If you can, awesome. Hey, everybody. Hey, and hey. Let me see if I can, I'm trying to like rig up my phone here. So if it's not working, it's just not working. I'm trying to figure it out though. All right, so if you guys are new to my channel, which of course everybody's new to this channel, go ahead and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. A lot of you who are on the Elite Hair Care USA channel, I do have a new channel that has just started, which I'm on there right now, so I'll let you guys see it. I'm on the new channel now. This is the new channel. This channel is where I'm doing a lot of the hair care Q&As going forward. And if you want to be able to partake in tonight's giveaways, you do need to be on the Elite Hair, Body, and Business channel. So if you search Elite Hair, Body, and Business, you see this picture of me here in blue. That's me with the blue hair. You'll know that you are on the right channel. If not, you're welcome to stay on this channel. And then you'll be able to just kind of listen in. All right, so let's chat. Because I don't know what's going on with my little thing here. I'm trying to get it to work. It's not cooperating. We're just going to have to just kind of work it out. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to like rig this to work. And it doesn't really want to. I'm getting aggravated. Okay, there we go. That one's working. This one's working. We're all good. Everybody good. Okay, so I'm gonna tackle these 3 questions that are already on first. So, what is the root cause of gray hair? I have so much, even more than my parents had. There's no root cause. Gray hair comes from genetics. There's no. That's the root cause. Genetics. It's just how it works. I've been binge watching your videos lately, and in one, you stated that you should brush your hair every day. But how do I do that and keep my curls defined without washing my hair? It's kind of like a choice that you have to make. If you want to do it, then you can. If you don't, then don't. But for true growth, if you remember years and years and years ago, some of you won't even remember, like Marilyn Monroe days, stuff like that. Women used to brush their hair with those beautiful porcelain brushes every single night. And we always wondered why their hair was so much more healthier than ours. That's why. Okay. Here we go. What's a good hair gloss without oil to use? So the one that I'm using right now, which is not my line, I'm using Proclaim hair gloss. It's an oil-free gloss. You can get that from Sally's. So that's what I'm using now at home. At the salon until, our formulation is done the right way. It's just not right yet. My hair is bone straight after using Elite Hair Growth. I use the mask and put the leave-on conditioner directly in my hands because the spray bottle won't spray. So you wanted it bone straight, Joyce? I don't know. I asked in your earlier live for suggestions on low maintenance style for natural hair that is not a protective style. Honestly, Chris, is something that you're going to have to kind of just do your due diligence and just play around with them. I don't do a lot of natural hairstyling. And I'm very transparent about that. I am not a natural hair styling person. I leave that towards those who like to do textured styles. I'm not a major fan of textured styles. One, because I feel like people use textured styles as a cop-out. And I don't want anyone to take that over their head when I say that. The reason I say it's a cop-out because it's like you want to do a style like coils and rods and stuff like that. Put a bonnet on, go to bed. The hair gets nice and rough and matty because it's rubbing together. Your ends are splitting. And you wear this style for a week and keep going. And all you're doing is taking a pick and lifting your roots and creating what we call, what is it called when we use the little teasing? You're basically teasing hair, and that hair remembers what you've done. Now, am I saying that it's that damaging to the hair? No. But me personally, I like hair care portion of it, where I'm making sure that you are trimmed, you're treated, your hair is growing, your areas that are bald or thinning is coming back. And then you have those who they prefer to spend their entire day doing twist outs and roller sets. That's just not my forte. I'm not against it, but I am not 100% convinced either. That is stuff you can do at home. So that's how I feel about it. But to answer your question, I don't really do a lot of textured styling. So I don't want to sit here and make up an answer for you. That's more like something you can kind of Google and see what works best for your hair and just play around with them because they're really just styles. There's no low maintenance though. There's no such thing. There's really no such thing. My hair was cut with a razor and now I have frizzy ends. How can I fix this? I heard that the blade was probably dull. For African American hair, they try to sway us away from using razors for that reason specifically. So you probably need to go and get a cut or a trim with shears to get rid of that frizzy end because it probably split your ends at the same time. So that happens. We're actually warned from using razors on African American hair, which is a bad term, but. All right, let's see. Is shea butter good for low porosity hair? Shea butter is okay. It's very heavy and it sits on the outer layer of the cuticle, so I don't really recommend it. It's good for skin. Hair, try not to use too much. It's just very thick and it builds up a lot. For those of you that are on the Elite Hair Care USA channel, please join us over at the Elite Hair, Body, and Business channel, because this is where I'm actually doing the Q&A, where I'm able to answer any questions. So the channel is Elite Hair, Body, and Business. And you'll be able to chat with us on this side, because I'm not seeing any questions on the Elite Hair side, because we're going to start doing all the Q&As on this channel. So Elite Hair, Body, and Business. So you can't brush your hair too much. She always brushed hers. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to answer these last 3 questions really quick, and then we'll talk about the rice water. I was told brushing the hair too often is not good for my 4C, low porosity, natural hair. It's probably why my hair grows so slow. What kind of hairbrush is good to use to brush the hair every day? For natural hair, you want to use a paddle brush. I don't even like denim brushes. Denim brushes are very, very rough to me. I just don't like denim brushes. I like paddle brushes because there's a cushion. They're nicely separated. And if you're brushing your hair the right way, you start from the ends. Okay, I'm going to use my make-believe hair that I have here. Okay, don't judge me. I'm starting from my make-believe ends, and I am working my way up my make-believe ends, okay, until I get to the scalp. Don't be rude, okay? Don't count my 86 strands of hair, and I am brushing that out. That's how that works. I was wondering if you use the product wrong. I was thinking it's heavy. I also colored my hair. I love the products. Thank you. Joyce, you can. It's not really a right and wrong. You can do too much if that's the question. I'm just moisturizing every day and using the silk wrap and turbans. It puts up in a pineapple, but with no hair ties. Is that unhealthy? You're creating a negative behavior by putting it up. So you want to make sure you're kind of alternating. All right, so I'm going to stop at Wanda, and then you guys hold off on your questions for a second, and then I'll come back to questions. So Wanda, your question will be the next question, but I want to talk about this rice water situation here. I know you guys are laughing at me with my 82 strands of hair. Okay, rice water, let's chat. Could you ever come to me and ask me to do a rice water treatment? Nope. Why? Because the cons outweigh the pros for me. While rice water is a natural way of doing a protein treatment, I am a firm believer that people abuse things that become so popular. Everything is about popularity. Everything's about the fad, what's in right now, kind of thing. I just don't see the purpose. If you're gonna do a protein treatment, just do a protein treatment. I feel like people rant with rice water because number one, it's cheap. Number two, someone popular said it was popular. And number three, it's cheap. I'm sorry to burst any bubbles that I just burst just now, but it's cheap. How do I do this? There we go. Okay, so that is I just feel like, yeah, I already did. Sorry. I have to assign new moderators now for this channel. So somebody said we need to save the rice fields anyway. Okay. Okay, rice is cheap, guys. Let's stop it. Let's stop falling in line with the plagues, because they are literally putting out these different things because they know that it's going to create another problem. And guess what the other problem is? Moisture. So rice water is not a proven method, okay? That's it. Let me just say it like that. Rice water, that method is not a proven method to say that it is strengthening hair. Have I seen horror stories of people using rice water in place of actually just getting a protein treatment or a reconstruction treatment, in place of coming into the salon? And now going as of February 1st, you won't even have to come into the salon with my reconstructor, or even using companies like other companies that they do make in the store. So people kind of like fell in line with, oh man, this thing works because somebody on YouTube who had 200,000 subscribers told them that it was great. Okay, to only be proven wrong. It wasn't great. Let me get my charger before this thing cuts off. Okay. The number one thing that I don't agree with rice water is that while it can be a protein for the hair, new channel is shown as Elite Hair, Body, and Business. It's Elite Hair, Body, and Business. And then you'll see pictures of me. I don't think you can really miss that. There's a hair doctor. Okay. I mean, hear me clearly. I'm not bashing it. Do I believe in it? No. I don't. I really don't. It's a trend. It became popular. That was like the trend where putting monostat on your hairline grows it back. It probably worked for a couple people. Is it for everybody? No. The same thing about the trend of shaving your edges off and they'll grow back nice and full. So you shaved off the little bit of edges that you did have, and now those babies don't grow back. Okay? That was a trend. That was the dumbest trend ever. Sorry to anybody that did it. Listen, when I saw that one, I was like, what? So you just said jump off the bridge and everybody's going to do it. Cool. Okay. But let's talk about some real facts here in regards to the rice water epidemic. And I call it an epidemic, okay? So if it is a protein, people think that using this trend and leaving it on the hair is going to fix the problem. Number one, you are creating an environment for protein overload. And there is a such thing, and this is why I tell people that even when the protein system that we created releases on February 1st, this is not to be abused. This has to be done correctly for it to really do what it needs to do and for it to really work the way it's supposed to work. And I need everybody to make sure you follow directions, because this is something that can be detrimental, but it can also be, it can be detrimental to the hair, but it is not made to be that way. It's made to help the hair. So people have abused the rice water situation, and they've done this thing where they'll leave it on their hair overnight because they think, listen, I need to make sure that this natural remedy works, when it really should only be left on the hair no more than 30 minutes, as any protein, if it's a true protein. And I'm guessing here because it's not even proven that it's a true protein, right? It's not proven to be a true protein. That's number one. It does harden the hair. I've seen it, especially for people who are relaxed that do this treatment. It tears their hair apart. You might have 1, 2, 3 people out there that still have their hair because they might be natural. They might be doing so many other things. Because one thing that I did notice with natural people, and it's not because I'm relaxed that I'm saying it that way, but as a whole, you do 17 times more than I would to my relaxed hair. I see more damaged natural hair than I do damaged relaxed hair, which is crazy because relaxed hair is already highly porous, very, very easy to break, easy to damage. But now I see more healthy, relaxed hair than I do natural hair, which should tell you something because you're buying every product on the market. You're doing every trend, including rice water, okay, aloe vera, all these different things, putting raw eggs on your head, leaving the eggs in your head for 2 days and baking it in the sun. You know what I mean? The bacteria from rice water is disgusting and dangerous. Very, very true. Okay, very, very true. Rice water is also known to make the hair seem to be very dry and brittle. That is another. Why is this thing making this loud noise? That is another big thing that I've also seen when it came onto rice water. Rice water leaves the hair dry and brittle, especially relaxed hair. Why? Because when you are doing any type of protein and reconstruction treatment, there's step one that leads to step two. Step two is the protein, okay? After step two, you actually have to do step three. If you skip step three, you have created an environment for dry and broken hair. Most people don't do this and they don't understand why their hair is the way that it is. Okay, this is very important. This is very, very important. This is why I tell people that if you're going to do a lot of stuff, know why you're doing it, what the pros and cons are before you do it. Okay? It makes the hair very, very hard. Okay? Because rice water, if you actually pay attention to rice is a starch. So when in Jamaica, we wash the rice before we use it. So almost a lot of places will wash the rice before they use it, but I'm just going to use Jamaica as an example. We wash the rice first. When you wash the rice, all kinds of sediments and films and starch and all of this stuff is floating in the water. Mind you, this is what people is putting on their hair. Yet we are trying to cleanse it from the rice before we put it in our body. So why are you putting it on your hair? Sometimes I've been just sitting here like, what and why? What and why? Let me bring over my hair care Elite Hair Care USA users. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. So if you're on the Elite Hair Care USA channel, you should be coming to this channel right here, Elite Hair Body and Business. This is the channel that we are on doing the Q&A. This is where you'll be able to interact in the conversation. This is where you will come to be able to be a part of the giveaways that I'll be doing throughout tonight's live. This is where it is. I am not interacting with anyone right now on the Elite Hair Care USA live. So jump on over here to Elite Hair Body and Business and join into the conversation. And then make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I'm kind of wondering, like, I have like 49 thumbs up on the new channel and it's like over 100 people in here. Hello, can everybody close the chat, please? Close the chat, close the chat. Close the chat and thumbs it up. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to read some of the comments about the rice water because I know that this is proven what I'm saying about the breaking, and I'm not just making this up because I have a protein coming. This is very, very true. People abuse what they don't understand. Some rice has plastic in it and it will further damage your hair and intestines. Pilot Pete said because it's cheaper and people don't want to pay for the correct stuff. Very, very, very true. Think about how starch affects your body. Your hair is an extension of that. Absolutely. Thank you, Brandy. That is very, very true. Kimberly, my hair was brittle and broke off because if you do too much, and you guys hear me say this all the time about protein, if you do too much protein, it can actually damage the hair more than help the hair. So you have to know how you're using things and when you're using it and why you're using it, not just doing it because someone said to do it and they told you that it's just going to make your hair so healthy. And then you go and abuse it and do it once a week. That's not how protein works. Tisha asks a good question. Can I do a protein treatment and color my hair on my wash day? So If you're going to do that, you actually will start by doing it depends on, well, let me back up. It depends on the level of color that you're doing. That is going to determine if you do the protein first or the color first. Okay. If it's a rinse, go ahead and do the protein first because you cannot add additional steps of water after a rinse. You diminish the life of a rinse. So if it's just a rinse or semi-permanent color, then you'll do the protein first. Rinse your protein thoroughly, condition, and then do your rinse and condition again. That's how that works. Linda Hunter said, yep, when I used it, my hair was hella brittle, so I threw it away ASAP. And I'm probably sure you weren't even mad because that bowl of rice water probably cost you what, like 10 cents? It cost you the water. Oh my gosh, what was the outcome in regards to your hair? Oh, that's a good question. Rice water literally gave me an eye infection. You know why? Because it is dirty. It's dirty. You're basically putting dirty water on your hair. That's dirty water. That is dirty water. That is dirty water. Thank you, Latanya. Aloe vera should be used for minor cuts, abrasions, etc. Exactly, Candy, but people put that on their hair. So we'll discuss the protein treatment in just a moment. Just to kind of give everybody the right direction in regards to protein and how protein works. Would I ever use rice water? No, absolutely not. I see right past that trend. That's just called being cheap. That's like using pine sol on your hair because you have some to clean your floor. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Some people advocate to use rice water as a leave-in conditioner and then wash it out on the next wash day. I don't mind the advocating, but a lot of them are not representing or presenting the pros and cons. So Annie, that was actually one of my first pointers with rice water. It is actually something that you are supposed to put on and take off in less than 30 minutes. If it's a true protein, it's not supposed to sit overnight. It will put you into the drive of protein overload. And now your hair is hard as a rock. You slept with it. It built up on the cuticle because it hasn't penetrated the cuticle whatsoever. Because with protein, you actually need heat. You actually need heat, and it's not body heat. Body heat does not process protein. You need actual heat, a heated dryer for this to work. Can you sit under a heated dryer for 24 hours? No. No. Stop letting these YouTubers fool you. And then hold on, these are the same YouTubers where they're only doing it for one video. And then the next video is, hey, this is Cian. Thank you guys for my channel. And she has like 300,000 subscribers. And then today I'm going to show you guys how to do the jelly cleanse on my hair. And if you guys know, I've been doing this for quite some time because my hair is like so long. But like 2 days ago, you was telling me you do rice water every day. So how you do the jelly cleanse every day? Stop it. Just stop. I'm just saying. These are the people that you guys are watching. Hey guys, this is Cece from Elite Hair Body and Bougie Foolness, and I just wanted to come on and show you guys about this new oil that I've been using every single day, and it has made my hair extra shiny. So how you been using this every single day, but the website just popped up a day ago, and it says new launch. This is how rice water came about. Someone was cooking and they are like, remember that show, Extreme Cheapskate? Because I watch it a lot. Okay. They are like Extreme Cheapskate and said, okay, I'm going to repurpose my rice water and going to wash my hair with it because it's a protein. Okay. That's called extreme cheapskates, and you need to stop. And if you're using the rice water, I'm so sorry if I stepped on your corn, but that's stupid. Stop. Let's just not do it. Anyhow, let's go back to the hair care Q&A. I hope the nuggets that I just dropped into your life about this rice water will convince you to stop using dirty water on your hair, because that's dirty water. We wash rice and throw off the water. We don't boil it in the dirty water. Okay? So, hold on. I'm just going to go ahead and type in this code. Use code. There we go. Can I pin that? I don't think you can pin it, but okay. So I just literally put the code in there, by the way, for everybody to see. All right. So I'm going to go back to Wanda because I did promise that I would go back and start from Wanda's question, and then we'll go forward with the Q&A. So let me find Wanda. I actually love doing it from my computer now. Y'all can't get me to do it from my cell phone again. No, I'm just playing. If I'm in the salon, I do it from whichever one is convenient. Okay, I cannot find Wanda's question. Sorry, guys. I don't want to stop where I left off, but I did promise. Oh, man. I think I missed Wanda's question. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to be fair here. I don't want to miss her question. It's so many, and you guys are like overloading this chat box. If I can't find Wanda's question, then I'll just go to the next question after the rice water conversation. So if you did type a question in earlier, just go ahead and retype it or copy and paste it. And then I'll go ahead and read it. All right, let's start from Williams J. How often should you use protein treatment? Should it be once a month? I'm natural. So let me explain to you guys how a protein treatment works, okay? I like to use things to show you guys to understand what I'm speaking of. So I'm going to use this plant, okay? This is your head. This is your head. So you notice that over time, over the last week, you notice that your head, you've been noticing a lot of hair coming out here, there, little strands here. You might see one little strand drop out somewhere. Y'all don't judge me as to how I'm able to pick these out, okay? Just understand the lesson. You find another strand here that came out, okay? For you to be able to put a Band-Aid on the boo-boo for all that hair that's coming out, protein is really your only line of defense. But it has to be a true protein. There are two different types of proteins. There's a silk protein, which is a conditioning silk cream protein, and then there's raw protein. Our system is a raw protein system because it basically goes on the hair. You don't put on a cap, you don't put on anything, you go straight under the dryer, you allow it to harden on the hair, you come out, you rinse it thoroughly, and then you follow it immediately with a replenished conditioner because you have to replenish and rehydrate the hair. So the way protein works is it's something that we call a Band-Aid on the boo-boo. It can be used as a Band-Aid on the boo-boo, and it's also used as a preventative, just like a condom. Okay? So it's like a condom. You need a preventative. You got to prevent certain things. Protein, right, put it in the same family. It's a preventative. When you're using it as a preventative, that's more like you're just doing it just to do it. Like relaxed clients, usually 2 to 3 weeks after a relaxer, you go ahead and get your protein treatment because you want to re-strengthen that hair that we broke down using relaxer. You want to replenish those amino acids and antioxidants and all those things that it's missing or lacking because we're using relaxer on the hair. On the natural side, if you notice a lot of shedding, and when I say a lot of shedding, I mean like bales of hair, not your regular day to day 50 to 100 strands of hair fall out a day straight shedding. This is on a different scale. That is when you do a band aid on the boo boo. That is when you are now trying to eliminate the shedding. You're trying to stop the shedding. So there's two different times when you do it. The preventative time is when you say, okay, I'm going to do a protein every 6 weeks just to make sure that I keep my hair healthy and I'm making sure that I'm trying to prevent any free radical damage, that kind of thing. And then on the opposite end, it's, oh man, I had this protective style in for like 12 years. So my hair is shedding like 12 years of hair. Let me just do this protein treatment to put a band aid on the boo boo and try to help replenish what I've lost so much of. That's how that works. We want quick results for hair growth and get caught up in the hype of things without researching. Absolutely. I'm natural and learning that rice water dried my hair out. Wink, wink. Knowing your porosity level is very important. You can't treat a patient without knowing the background history to get the root of the problem. Get to know your hair. Thank you, Latanya. I'm in my 50s and I feel I've been doing the wrong things to my hair for years. Why couldn't you be in my life years ago? I'm so happy I found you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Krista knows what she's talking about. Listen, ladies, I try. I do a lot of research on purpose. Some people advocate to use rice water as a leave-in. I think I read that one already. Let's keep going here. Is aloe vera bad for the hair? It's not necessarily bad for the hair, but it's a healing agent. What are you healing? Now, if you have a burn or something in your scalp, possibly. But what else are you going to do it with? What are you going to use it for? What are you healing? It's not going to heal the hair. It can be an aid with something else to heal the hair, but it's not going to do anything more than that. I love your channel. You have so much wisdom and knowledge when it comes to hair. I want to start purchasing your products. Also, what is the best relaxer to be using for transitioning from natural hair? So, Destiny, if you know me, I don't talk chemical talk. It took me a very long time to even talk protein talk. I'm not even 100%. I'm like 90% there right now because I want to make sure that everybody does this right. But when it comes to relaxers, that is something that a stylist should do. So I definitely talk with your stylist about that. Okay, so let's go down to some more questions. As important as your head and face are, general rule, don't take something out of the fridge and slap it in your head. What do you do for bleach burns on the scalp? If you have lightener bite, it's called lightener bite. It's just like having a relaxer, but lightener bite is actually not as intense as a relaxer. All it's going to do is that top layer, that outer layer that is scorched or tinged, that layer will shed on its own. I wouldn't do anything to it. I wouldn't mess around with it. Don't put a lot of ointments and stuff on there because the scalp is self-healing. So it's going to heal itself. Now, if it burned to the point where you lost a patch of hair, you need to go and see a dermatologist. That's different. If you just got a burn and it's just irritated, that irritation will go away, no different from a relaxer if it was just a topical burn. If you feel that it was more intense than that, then you need to seek doctors, doctor, physician, ER attendant, whoever, but you need to see someone if it's anything past that. It was said to be originated around, okay, I'm trying to cracking up. Use the detox shampoo today for the first time. The mask and conditioner made detangling a breeze. Get you some. Hey, get you some. How often should I use the Elite Balm? So the Elite Balm is a hair grease, hair scalp grease. In layman's terms, you can use it whenever needed. A little goes a long way because it solidifies, of course, but once you literally touch it with body heat, it melts. So a little goes a long way. All right, so I'm gonna stop right here at Sylvia's comment and do a giveaway. But remember, if you're on the Elite Hair Care USA channel, the giveaways do not apply to you guys. It only applies to everyone that is on the Elite Hair, Body, and Business channel. So jump on over to the Elite Hair, Body, and Business channel. By the way, I did go ahead and put the coupon code for the 40% off sale that ends tonight. It ends as soon as I get off this live. Let me just say it like that. I'm the one that's going to cut it off. So it ends when I get off the live. The code is 85K sale. Okay. So the first giveaway is going, and all the giveaways I'm doing is for products that I don't even have on the site yet. These are products to come, but I don't release products like this. I release them in stages based on when they are needed. So with that being said, this is a detox hair and scalp pomade. This actually goes along with our organic charcoal line. So this is a detox hair and scalp pomade. It smells just like our detox line. Okay, so this is a detox hair and scalp pomade. This is the actual hair oil, the spray version of the pomade. Okay, so this is one product. This is one product. Some lucky person is going to get one of those. That's just how much a little goes a long way. I literally just touched the top of it and my hands are already oily. You don't want nothing. That's extreme cheat weight right there, boy. We're just okay. Okay. So this is something that I'm going to ask. This is okay. So whenever I do Q&As and stuff, I like to throw out questions that I've asked time and time and time and time again, because I like to do this as a review. The first person that I see can give me 2 reasons, 2 cons from using rice water will win the oil. I need 2 cons. You have to put it in one message of using rice water. 2 cons, put it in one message. The first person that I see pop up will be the winner. I'm waiting. Brittle hair and it's dirty. Linda Hunter, you won. Linda Hunter got it. So Linda Hunter's was, she said it so quick. She said brittle hair and it's dirty. LOL. So congratulations, Linda Hunter. You win the detox hair oil. So if you could please send an email to info@elitehaircareusa.com and in the subject line put detox hair oil winner, Linda Hunter. And then put your mailing address in there. Postage all paid. Congrats. But I'm going to read some of your answers because I think that this is just amazing that everybody put the same thing. Dry and brittle, breakage and dirty, dry and damaged, too much protein, dirty. What? Everybody put dirty water. Everyone put dirty water. Starch and dirty, severe dryness, brittle hair, dry out your hair, make it brittle. Bad for hair, weighs down the hair cuticle. Good one, Lasagna. Dry, brittle hair and dirty water is dirty. It makes your hair dry and brittle. It's dirty. It dries it out. Yeah, everybody made sure to say that it's dirty. I guess that one is the one that everybody was like, wow. So congratulations, Linda Hunter. All right, don't worry, guys. Okay, I have more. So don't worry. Every time I touch it, I'll get more on my hands. I'm going to have so much oil in my head when I'm done. All right, so let me write this here. Linda Hunter oil. Okay. Wanda, what was... that's interesting. Wanda, what was your question? I kept trying to go back to... I purchased your products over the holidays. I see a little growth. I'm putting in my second order right now. Yay! Yes, the code works on the kits. It works on everything. That code works on everything on the site. Is it okay to wash your hair while it's healing? Yes, but you don't want to scrub the scalp, and you want to use more like a moisturizing shampoo, because really it's gonna scab or scale the scalp. So you don't want to go and add something that's going to be hard on it. You just want something that's just going to soften it up even more and allow that moisture to penetrate. But don't overthink it. If it's like a kind of like a scalp level, it will go away in almost a week. Don't even mess it up, but don't pick at it either. All right. Um, yes, Linda. Info at elitehaircareusa.com. All right. 9:19. I can't see the time on mine. It doesn't let me see the time. Code. You said control. Hold on. You guys are teaching me something. Wait, I'm using this Mac and I don't really understand how to use it. So you guys just gotta like work with me here. Everything I want to know how to do, I have to Google it. 7 minutes. Okay, on your keyboard, press Control F. What'd I do? I have a Mac. Does that work? No, that doesn't work for me. Command F. Oh, and then type in what? Wanda. You lying. Look at that. Hey, you guys just taught me something. Thank you. Wanda's question was at 9:51. Wait. No. Wanda teach. Okay. Yeah, it's still not. It's still not coming up. Wanda, just type your question again. Okay, I found Allison. What is a good style for hair growth to wear? Ponytail. Oh, I got it now. What is a good style for hair growth? I wear ponytail and bun every day. So the ponytail and bun is a negative behavior. Your hair is going to start to remember exactly where you put it, and it will start to hollow out those areas that you keep putting the ponytail. So if you keep putting it here, it's going to hollow it out. This is why people end up losing their leave out very, very quickly, because the hair remembers what you taught it. Honestly, a wrap is probably your best bet over anything. A wrap is like your best friend. That is the only thing that I know will allow the natural oils to penetrate, but not create a negative behavior at the same time. It allows the hair to rest in a phase where it cannot be disturbed. But if you're natural, the next problem is you almost have to do a style to it every single night just to make it stay. So it's like with natural hair, I mean, you can do like natural styles, like, Bantu knots, which you shouldn't even do those too much because those are really tight at times. Rope twisting it to go to bed, that kind of thing. But you don't want to create that negative behavior where you keep leaving it in the same position, because it's going to start to remember, and eventually you'll start grabbing on to traction alopecia in the hairline because you've taught it that. And thank you guys for the tip on how to go back. Awesome. You just taught me something with this. Right. I'm ready to just get an HP. So, okay. Everything I need to do on this thing, I gotta go Google. I don't even know how to just get to my applications. I have to keep searching around. This people just build stuff just to build stuff. Okay. Yes, I did leave off at Sylvia. Mm, there was nothing after that anyway. Okay. So let's go down to Arlene. I'm natural, my hair is low porosity, and it tangles so bad. Which product could I use to help detangle? The Detox Clay Mask is amazing for detangling. It's like an instant detangler. But at the same time, if your hair is low porosity and it tangles so bad, you probably have not gotten a trim in quite some time. And I mean a good trim. That's number one. Number two, low porosity hair needs moisture, 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 more moisture. So much moisture that it protrudes in your face, moisture. So you want to make sure that you're moisturizing really, really well. So Wanda, if you're natural, you want to try to do other things to it at night before you go to bed. Honestly, you have to kind of switch it up from the ponytails though, because you're going to create another problem. Everything you're going to do creates a problem. That's like me. I do shortcuts all the time, right? And I created a problem because my front is bone straight. I created that problem from a negative behavior. So you kind of have to try to switch it up as best you can. Like this is switching it up as much as I can't stand this style. This is switching it up for me. I live high humidity, Louisiana. Wrap will curl and tangle me up. Wow. Using the Goddess Edge hairline repair and growth kit, seeing progress, third week journey. Yes, Sandy. Thank you. Don't get an HP. Thanks, Yvette. Thank you, Joyce. I see you will be in my old neighborhood in Brooklyn. Wish I was there. Yep, Brooklyn is next week, Friday. Atlanta is open for Boss Babes seats. LA is open for Boss Babes seats. Chicago, Dallas, and Philly. Yes, Sandy. Thank you. How do you add moisture without weighing the hair down? So it depends on your porosity, and that is also something that I teach at the Boss Babes event. So Sylvia, you're gonna learn that firsthand at the Boss Babes event as to, which hair type is better for oil based, cream based, gel based, water based, that kind of thing. That's very important, and it goes from the hair type. That's the only time hair type even matters. When they say I'm a 4B, 4C, 2KJY4, that's the only time it matters, knowing what product type works for that hair type, which we'll be talking about that at the Boss Babes event. That is actually a part of the booklet for Boss Babes. What can low porosity hair be wrapped in for sleeping? Silk or satin. They allow moisture. I mean, it's not going to be enough for you to get a whole head of moisture, but it's better than nothing. Is coconut oil bad for hair? Coconut oil is a carrier oil, it's a moisturizer, but just with anything, too much can be too much. So use it in moderation. Um, and also, it depends on the type of coconut oil, how it was made, when it was made, where it was made. Not all coconut oil is good coconut oil either. It's just like not all cooking oil is good cooking oil. Everything has better quality. Quality matters. Am I going to go to the Dollar Tree and get a $1 coconut oil and think that that is 100% coconut oil? Probably not. My last relaxer was October the 5th, and I thought about getting a texturizer next. Your stylist said no. It had to be correct. You can't you can't go from a retouch relaxer to a texturizer. You can't go backwards. A texturizer is when you're trying to go forward. So if you're going from natural and you want to break it down slightly, then you can texturize it or you can relax it. But once you get to relax, there's no backwards. You have to grow that out. Grapeseed oil is a good oil. Boss Babes Orlando probably won't be for some time. I probably won't. Honest to God, I don't even think I'm going to do it in Orlando again. Thank you, Shirley. Will you come to New Orleans? That's not a part of the tour just yet, but not saying it out. We never will. This style fits your face, though, very pretty. Thank you, Ellie. Have the Goddess Repair Serum Kit and would like to know how often should I use it. So, Vicky, I have like tons of videos on the Elite Hair Care USA channel about using the Goddess Serum. So I'm gonna direct you to if it's something like that, I'm gonna direct you to the channel and you just watch those videos because I'd have to be long winded to continue to answer that question. What do you think about black soap? Black soap is also very drying. I used to make natural shampoo, and when I used black soap, it was too harsh. It cleansed so well, so it's great for the body, but it was too harsh for the hair. You have to put a lot of emollients. Emollients are oils for it to actually replenish the hair. But here's the downside to it: the more oils you put, the heavier the shampoo. So then it's like it never made sense, and I just decided to not go that direction. I didn't want to do natural shampoos. If you go to New Orleans, I will take the drive. If I go to New Orleans, I'm gonna eat. He wears those wave scarves when he's home all day. He leaves them on. I told him his hair needs to breathe. Are those wave scarves good for hair? His hair is low porosity. Well, he's a guy, so you're not gonna get him to tie his hair up with a satin scarf. There's nothing wrong with the wave cap though. It's polyester. Some of I think I think it's satin. I think those are satin. If they're not satin, they're polyester. Will you ever come to I have 10 ladies off the top of my head besides myself can be there. I'm just saying. Eventually, Candy. All right, so let's do another giveaway. Um, I could have swore I had 3 of these. Oh, I do. It's one back there. So I actually have 3 of these. So this giveaway, and I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get ready. Everybody that's on the Elite Hair Care USA channel, jump over to Elite Hair Body and Business channel so you can be a part of the giveaways. Okay. So if you guys are ready for the next giveaway, put a 1 in the chat. I need to get at least 10 ones. Twana, Chucktown, thank you. Just so you guys know, here's my dinner that I have not eaten because I'm doing your Q&A. So I'm eating it on the side. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm ready. I need to know, and I promise you, if everybody that's been on my channel does not know this answer, you have not been paying attention for the last 7 months. The answer needs to be in one comment, and it has to be 100% right for you to win. Okay, you guys, okay, we're ready. What is the trim schedule for natural hair? What is the trim schedule for relaxed hair? What is the trim schedule for natural hair? What is the trim schedule for relaxed hair? Linda, you already won. You got to be somebody else. Trim schedule for relaxed hair, trim schedule for natural hair. Natural hair is 10 to 12 weeks. Relaxed hair, every time you get a nope. It has to be both answers in one comment. No one has gotten it right. So I need the trim schedule for natural hair and the trim schedule for relaxed hair. And you have to tell me if it's which one is relaxed, which one is natural. Sylvia, 8 to 12 weeks for relaxed hair, 10 to 12 for natural. Nope, but you're close. Trim for natural, 8 to 12. Relaxer, 6 to 8. Nope, but you're very close. I am Katina. Monisha, every 10 to 12 weeks for natural hair, and every time you get a relaxer for relaxed hair, you are close. But nope. Even when you can't just say every time you get a relaxer because some people will wait 16 weeks. Miss Crystal, every 4 to 8 weeks natural, 6 to 8 weeks relax. No. Janelle, no. Melinda, 4 to 6 weeks. No. Zenobi, 6 weeks. No. Brandy, natural, 8 to 12 weeks, relax, 6 to 8 weeks. Very close, but no. Allison, 10 to 12 weeks natural, 8 to 10 weeks relax. Nope, close. Twana, no. Lord, okay. 6 to 8 for natural, no. 4 to 8, no. 4 times a year, no. 6 to 10 or every relaxer, every quarter for natural hair. I can't take that answer because you're missing the weeks. 10 to 12 weeks for natural, 6 to 8 relax, no. 6 to 8, no. Okay, so I can tell you guys that the relaxed answer is not 6 to 8 weeks. 8 to 10 weeks, no. 8 to 12 weeks natural, 4 to 6, no. Quarterly, okay, what is quarterly? 8 to 10 weeks, relax, no. Every time, 4 to 6 months, no. No, no one's gotten it. 6 to 10 weeks for relaxed, natural semi-quarter. I need to know the number of weeks for the natural. You guys are so close, but no one, I need the precise answer. There's a reason why I asked in regards to weeks. Okay, so Chris 20, 6 to 10 weeks for relaxer or every relaxer, every quarter, 8 to 12 natural. Chris 20 has gotten the right answer. So the answer is every 6 to 10 weeks for relaxed hair is the trim schedule, and every 8 to 12 weeks for natural hair is the trim schedule. The reason why I asked not to use the quarter and just say quarter as the answer, everybody counts the quarters different. Some people do a quarter every 3 months. Other people do a quarter every 4 months. Some people might measure a quarter in their own mind as 2 months, even though it's not. So that is the reason why I asked you to detail the quarter in numbers. So like I said, for relaxed hair, it's every 6 to 10 weeks for a relaxed head or every time you get a relaxer. But the reason I don't like to say every time you get a relaxer, because I relax my hair every 2 to 3 weeks. Am I going to trim it every 2 to 3 weeks? No. For natural hair, every 8 to 12 weeks is the right answer. So congratulations, Chris 20. You got a hair oil. Well, hair and scalp. So same thing for you. You send an email to info@elitehaircareusa.com. And in the subject line, you'll put hair and scalp oil. And then your mailing address in the subject line. Welcome. So this is the oil, as I said. Well, I call this a pomade because this is really the oil. This is the oil. This is what Linda won, and then this is what Chris won. Congratulations. So trim schedules are very important. Trim schedules are really what keeps the hair in the healthy state. It's like probably one of the most important things that you can do throughout your hair care journey is ensuring that you're trimming your hair at the right time and not over trimming. You can over trim and it become a cut. So you want to make sure that you are trimming your hair, especially for relaxer clients like myself. I get a haircut every so often, but if my hair was longer, I definitely make sure that I follow my trim schedule because you have to trim that hair. There's not I don't feel like trimming it this quarter. I'll trim it next year. And then you end up with a haircut and not a trim. Same thing with natural hair. Natural hair clients, they tend to neglect the trim schedule. And I never understood why, because you are susceptible to more damage than we are. You do more to your hair on a regular day than we would. We wrap our hair, put a scarf around it, wake up, and go. You have to wake up, brush through it, comb through it, put a lot of product on it. You're messing with it throughout the day to keep it in its style. So you're creating an environment for more damage than a a relaxed client would. All right. So we'll do another giveaway shortly. If you guys have any hair care questions, now is the time to type them in the chat. So the actual trim schedule is 6 to 10 weeks for relaxed hair. The reason why I did not say 6 to 8 or 8 to 10, because everyone's relaxer time is going to be different. One person may make it to 6 weeks, somebody else might make it to 8.5. Some people might make it to 9.5 or 10. That's why I always make sure that I use a range of time. And then for natural hair is 8 to 12 weeks. All right, so you guys literally have little under 45 minutes to take advantage of the 40% off sale. All right, so we have 2 winners so far. Congrats, Linda. Congrats, Chris. Congrats. What can be used for growth in place of castor oil? I'm allergic. Are you allergic to castor oil, or are you allergic to other items that are used to make up castor oil? What about a little girl's hair? How often should she get a trim? So my daughters get a trim like twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year. But I keep their hair braided, so I don't silk their hair enough to trim it. But when I do silk their hair, I definitely give them a mild trim. I don't do too much to little girls' hair though, because they don't do too much to their hair. Oh, castor oil products. Okay. But castor oil is a bean. So it actually has a shell around it. So are you allergic to nut oils as well? Because castor oil is a bean that has a shell. How often should you retouch a relaxer? Usually on a schedule of 6 to 10 weeks. It just depends on the time frame your stylist has you on. What can you use to combat dry, brittle hair? Definitely moisturizer. Moisture. But you need to attend to what made it so dry and brittle. If you wear a lot of protective styles, it's going to always be dry and brittle. Is Chicago still on your list to visit in the near future? Yep. Chicago is in June. That information is actually in the description box of this live. So you'll see it there. My 7-year-old daughter has tailbone natural hair. How often should I trim it? If she wears it out a lot, then you probably want to make sure that you're following the quarter schedule. If she doesn't wear it out a lot and you keep it braided, twice a year is good. 3 times a year. She's 7. You don't want to do too much. She's 7. So the book now tab is not working on the site. It was working just fine a moment ago. It was working just fine. Let me check it out. But what's the site called? BeingHairCareUSA.com. This is how much I am like, no, yep, the book now tab is working just fine. So you probably need to refresh your browser completely. So the low porosity kit's probably sold out in the time I've been on this live. They'll most likely be up tomorrow because I don't know the inventory on those kits off the top of my head to go and update that stock. Any product containing castor oil. I'm trying to think which one of my products. So the hair repair and growth shampoo and conditioner doesn't contain castor oil. Hydra Strength No, Hydra Strength actually does contain castor oil. Hair repair and growth does not. Moisture ELT does not. Our serums do contain castor oil, so you can't use those. The Frizz Tamer does not. The foam does not either. The new protein system, that will not contain castor oil either. The Edge Restore does not contain castor oil, and the Hydration Therapy Spray does not contain castor oil. Are shampoos with shea butter okay? Will it prevent your conditioner from penetrating the hair, or does it rinse off? Shampoos with shea butter is fine. I'm gonna be honest. Typically, when shampoo contains oils, it's usually no more than a couple drops of those oils because you can't overbear a shampoo with too much oil or it won't sud. So shea butter is one of those heavy oils, but I'm just not a fan of shea butter outside of the skin. It makes it just amazing on the skin, but on the hair, it's just so thick. Patiently waiting on Chicago. When will the Hydra Strength be back in stock? Soon. We just got stock in yesterday, actually. It's just not, it hasn't been counted yet for me to update it. I don't come to Jacksonville because I'm only like 2 hours away from Jacksonville. So you can come to me. Yeah. Using your growth bomb while listening. It's the growth bomb it smells like lemons. It smells like a lemon drop. That's how good it smells. Low porosity was sold out yesterday. It did. No, I restocked it with what I knew we had earlier today, and that sold out within the last like hour or two, or maybe like 3 hours now. The Black Edge Tamer is back. That one is on the site, but we have a very small amount. No problem, always, lady. Hello, you're such a wonderful person. Hi from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Thank you, Tommy. My hair is shedding. How often should I use a 5-in-1 reconstructor on the hair? So if it's shedding, you don't need a 5-in-1 reconstructor. You need a protein. 5-in-1 is a silk. It's kind of like a silk protein without being a silk protein. When do you see your products making it to the stores nationwide? By next year. Because I know that God is watching everything that I'm doing. And guess what? I am not going to have to do too much of anything to prepare my line. They're going to want it exactly the way it is. When do you see? Okay, got that. Side question. Could you have Mosey? I don't have control of that stuff. I have a team that does that. So I'm gonna be quite honest. I would probably need to send them an email that if you have two orders to ship them together because that's crazy. But most likely they're gonna ship separately because just from the sale alone, we're like in the 3-digit numbers of orders right now. I sell my own products. I'm actually content with selling my own products. Them being in retail stores is okay. I would rather it be in like beauty supply stores. Honestly, Kmart's and Walmart's and Targets, they make you bring your price point down and it makes the value of that product seem to be even lower. So I'd rather it be in like beauty supplies, like African American beauty supplies where we keep our dollar. Because usually when you go into retail stores, you do sometimes have to cheapen your product. Not saying that I'd never do it, but that is sometimes a stipulation. But God willing, I won't have to do any of that, and I can keep my products the way they are because they will be in a higher price point store like a Bloomingdale's or a Nordstrom or something. Nope, we're not out of vitamins. The 40% off code here, I'll paste it in here. Mm-hmm. The growth bomb was updated before I started the live, so it should be on there. I'm claiming the blessings, people. Truly blessed, you're going to have to watch the replay. I usually wear twists. Do you have any products that would be good for my hair, like shampoo and moisturizer? My hair is pretty dry. Moisture ELT and the Goddess Serum. Pair those together. Thank you for doing a live today on how to curl with a flat iron. I was about to give up. Yeah, I actually did that video today, guys. So there is a video on the channel of how I'm able to curl with a flat iron, and I show you how to do it. What does a reconstructor do? What does protein do? It depends on the company. For me, my product is called a reconstruction treatment, but it's actually a protein. It's a two-part protein system. So you're getting both parts that's needed for you to be able to rehydrate the hair, which is the replenishing conditioner, and then you're getting the actual reconstructor, which is the protein. I just typed it in or put it into the chat. Oh man, the growth bomb is out of stock again. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can update it while I'm on here talking to you guys. I try to limit that one because that one is just like I've never seen something go so quickly. No, Linda, not for protein. It's not. Now, if you're doing anything outside of protein, then yes, you can do that, but you need to let it sit on the hair for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Thank you, Latanya. If you're doing it for moisture, like deep conditioning, yes, that's fine, but you still need to let it sit on the head for a little bit longer than the shower time. Let's see, growth bomb. Okay, so the growth bomb has been updated. Marilyn, we don't talk about orders on YouTube. That's something that you're just going to have to email about, babe. I don't talk about orders on YouTube because this is not the platform for that. Mm-hmm. 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 Removed. I really hate my hair. It's very coarse and I can't keep the ends moist. It stays hard and brittle. So if your hair is coarse textured, more than likely you probably have very low porosity hair. So you need to be using heat, like a hooded dryer and a good moisturizer on your hair. Moisture ELT and a good trim as well. Thank you, Sharon. Can I get the wait list for low porosity kit? That was my birthday gift to myself. Latanya, I am going to update this stock for you to be able to get this kit right now. Hold on. Go ahead and go to the site now, Latanya. Wait 1 second. I'm going to update the stock for just the low porosity kit. Please, everyone, allow her to get this kit. Do not go and purchase this kit. I am updating it for Latanya specifically. And I will make this kit for you. Give me like 2 minutes. Don't go on there yet. Mm-hmm. Marilyn, here's the email. Copy this email and you should have no problem. There you go. Hold on. This thing is like moving extra slow. Latanya, you can go ahead. Hold on. No, don't go yet. Because if you go before I update it, it's still going to tell you that it's out of stock. Low porosity kit. No, the low porosity kit is in stock. It says there's more than enough on there. Latanya, it's in stock. I wonder if it's just saying that the bundle kits are out of stock completely. Nope. So you clicked on bundles and it was green. Hold on. Marilyn, I drink whatever. I'm sorry. It's very important to drink water though. Okay, Latanya, you can go now. It should be up and running. If not, let me know and then you can email and I'll have Harriet create an order for you. Only for you. Only because you are adamant on this kit. Hold on. Let me read. I just saw a message pop up that's going to make me go off. Let me make sure. Please stop reading the chat. Pay attention to your live stream. You're interrupting our conversations, invading our privacy. What the hell are you talking? Let me just do this. Who's gonna hide you? Period. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyhow, refresh your browser or delete it from your browsing history and reopen. Yes, Zenobi, that is a good answer. Thank you. What is the rule for flat iron temperatures on natural hair? It kind of depends on what you're doing. Um, if I'm silking, I'm at 450. Sometimes even if I'm styling, I'm at 450. It just depends. You have to really just know what you're doing. If you're at home using ceramic, I wouldn't go over about 410, 415, to be quite honest. That's actually very high. You're welcome, phenomenal hair. Is it safe to blow dry hair every week with a hand dryer? I try not to do that too much. Can you color natural hair that has gray areas? Yep. Hey, Kristen, my hair is thinning at the crown. What product you have I can use, and also shampoo and conditioner? Why is it thinning at the crown, Dorothy? In the meantime, we're going to do another giveaway. If you're ready for the giveaway, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for the next giveaway, put a 1 in the chat. Protecting your edges when you're doing what? Just place the order for the hair repair and growth shampoo and conditioner. Now growth balm updated. Can I combine my order for shipping? Beverly, I'm going to be quite honest, won't let you. That's going to take so much more work to do that. So what I would say is just wait until you're in need of other products and then you can do it together. What about flat iron curls twice a week on freshly washed hair, heat damage? You have to watch the hair. There'd be no way for me to tell you if there's heat damage or not. It depends on how your hair is. Okay. Gray crystal low porosity bundle is still gray. Latanya, send an email to help. I'm going to type in the email address to send the email to. And in the email, on the subject line, you're going to put, please call me to place order. And then in the actual box, you're going to put your phone number and then put a note that says Crystal said that you could call me to place my order for the low porosity kit and I would still get the 40% off. So put that in the email and then send it. And Harriet will take care of it. She'll call you tomorrow and take care of it. And you can still get the 40% off. Okay. Hair care question. Hair care question. Okay. Okay, I got all the ones, guys. I know we're ready. For those of you on the Elite Hair Care channel, jump on over to Elite Hair, Body, and Business so you can be a part of the giveaways. I have to keep saying it because I still have 94 people on my other channel. This is the channel that we're on doing the giveaways. So jump on this channel so you can be a part of the giveaways. Please and thanks. Elite Hair, Body, and Business. Mm-hmm. What causes a silk press to last one day? I don't live in a humid place. It doesn't necessarily have to be humidity. Your hair is not used to being pressed, so it's going to do what you taught it, revert right back where it was. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this question is going to be a two-part question because I like to ask two-part questions. The best product to grow your edges is the Edge Repair Kit. Two-part question. Both parts need to be in one comment. First correct comment wins. Which hair porosity does not like protein? Which hair porosity does not like moisture? So you'll need to put protein dash whatever porosity doesn't like it, moisture dash whatever hair porosity doesn't like it. Which hair porosity does not like protein? Which hair porosity does not like moisture? You have to put moisture dash the porosity, protein dash the porosity. You will not get the answer right if it's not both there. Protein high, moisture high. Nope. Protein equals low porosity, moisture equals high porosity. Vernia Aliyu has gotten the answer correct. So low porosity hair does not like protein. It is considered to be the protein sensitive type of porosity. And high porosity hair does not like moisture because it is considered to be wide open and already is soaking in everything that touches it. So that is correct. So the winner is Vernia Aliyu. You have gotten one of our detox oils. These products have not been placed out in the public. They are not even ready to go out yet. So you have won one of our new to come products. So you're going to send an email to, I'm going to type the email address in. Okay, so Vernia, you're going to send an email, and in the subject line, you will put oil winner, and then in the actual box, you're going to put your full name and mailing address, and that is how you will get your prize. Vernia at the oil. Congrats, Vernia. My hedges won't grow. So what can I do? You need to get a gardener. Okay, so let me explain the answer to that question just now. So at the Boss Babes event, this is also something that I home in on a lot because this is a very big topic, right? So low porosity hair has a closed cuticle. It's closed. Power to the people. Protein is made to create a cocoon around that cuticle, that follicle. Okay, it is made to protect that follicle. Low porosity hair is already closed. So it does not want anything to do with strengthening. At this point, low porosity hair is dying for something to penetrate and hydrate that strand. Okay, that is why they call it a protein sensitive porosity type. Whereas high porosity hair is wide open and I'm going to do it this way, it's wide open and everything that goes by it sits and just sits in there. Oils, whatever. So it is not lacking in moisture because it already has that. It actually needs the cocoon to make it stronger so that it won't actually require so much and it won't soak in so much. It is usually the weakest form of porosity. So that is why that is very important to know your hair porosity so you know what products to stay away from. And not saying that you don't ever use protein on low porosity hair because you still have to, that's your only line of defense if the hair is shaggy. So that doesn't exclude you, but you don't need as much. You don't need as much. Hey, Brazil. So congrats, Bernia. 2 oils and a scalp pomade down. All right, guys. You guys are doing awesome. So we're going to do another giveaway back to back. And the winner shall get one of those. Okay, so for those of you who are just like, oh man, I didn't get it because I didn't move quick enough, there you go. You got another chance. Are we ready? Relaxed hair is typically high porosity, but there's some that's low porosity. All right, so let's go on to the next question. I hope everybody's ready. Get your fingers ready. Get them together. Thank you, Sharma. Okay, so for the next prize, this one will be a little bit easier. I need someone, and it has to be in one comment. One comment. What is the difference? What is the difference? There's one difference between the goddess serum and the growth elixir. What is the difference? There's one difference between the goddess serum and the growth elixir. What is it? There's one difference that's very important between the two. What is it? Chucktown QT, CBD. You got it, girl. Chucktown QT1. The goddess serum contains CBD, whereas the growth elixir does not. So Chucktown I was going to call you Chucktown CBD. Chucktown QT has won. So you will send your email and you have gotten a pomade. Chucktown got it. Go Chucktown. And you guys are really good. Thank you guys for all the answers because I see everybody new. CBD, 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 CBD. Those are my faithful channel peeps. Congrats, Chucktown. So you got your pomade. You're very welcome. My food is so cold. Cold. All right, I'm going to do one more giveaway, and then I'm going to end tonight's Q&A. This is the last giveaway for another oil. And then you guys will have less than 15 minutes to get whatever you are getting through the 85K sale. Okay, I'm going to post that code really quick. So the last giveaway, if you're ready for the last giveaway, put a 1 in the chat. And this last giveaway is going to be for 2 items. It's going to be for 2 items. Oh, why did I do that? The last giveaway will be for the whole set. You'll get both. So best believe this question is not going to be the easiest question. So the winner of this question will get both of these. I need the full answer. You cannot even be off. It has to be the full answer. This is a 2-part question. The winner will get both items. If you've already won, you cannot get both. It's okay, Joyce. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. By the way, before we even do it, let me do some housekeeping. Please, guys, if you're new to this channel, this is also my channel as well. This is the channel that I'll be doing a lot of the Q&As from. This is where I'll be doing my vlogs. This is where I'll be doing all my beauty tutorials. My Elite Hair Care USA channel is going to be specific towards hair repair and growth tutorials and videos. So I'm trying to separate the two. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is also my channel. Cool. So you guys will be able to know when I'm on this channel. This is where we'll do the Q&As. The other channel is where I'll be uploading a lot of my tutorials, a lot of my how-to videos, that kind of thing. So you'll get the best of both worlds. All right. So tonight's final question during our hair care Q&A, as I said, the answer needs to be in one comment. Okay, the answer needs to be in one comment. Okay. I want to make sure that this is a juicy question, a really big learning curve. All right, here we go. So this is a 2-part question. I need to know, and you guys listen to the question before you type in the answer, which type of alopecia affects the hairline only, and which I need 2 products from our line that can be used to treat that problem. Which type of alopecia affects the hairline, and 2 products from my line that can be used to treat the problem. And it has to be in one answer, one comment. Miss Kimmy, traction alopecia is correct. Elixir, which I know you meant growth elixir, that's fine. And the goddess serum can be used to treat the problem. So Miss 1 Kimmy has won the duo. Congratulations, Miss 1 Kimmy. She was quick. She was very quick. Miss 1 Kimmy won. So the answer is the alopecia that affects the hairline in particular is considered to be traction alopecia. 2 products that can be used to treat it, which I'm going to give you the full list of all the products you could have said. Number 1, the goddess serum. Number 2, the growth elixir. Number 3, the hair repair and growth system itself. Number 4, the goddess bundle kit. Number 5, the elixir bundle kit. Number 6, the edge repair system, which is actually number 1. The edge repair system was number 1, but all 6 of these items can be used to treat the actual hair line. So congratulations, Miss 1 Kimmy. Don't forget to send your email, and in the subject line you want to put winner of the duo, and then in the body of the email you'll put your full name and mailing address, and then I'll type in the email address to send it to. There you go, Miss Kimmy. So congratulations to all the winners tonight. I like to be extremely fair with giveaways. I don't like to pick people out. That's why I said first comment wins. So I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's live Q&A as well as the giveaways. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my new channel where we'll be doing all of the giveaways. We'll be doing all of the hair care Q&As, vlogs. I have so much to put on this channel. And then on my Elite Hair Care USA channel, that will be the channel for all of my how-tos and tutorials. So you guys will have 2 channels that you can binge watch and have so many videos to binge watch. Something's always going on. Something is always going on. Okay, so thank you guys once again for joining us in tonight's live. I actually do have some videos to edit to put on for put onto the other channel, which is a tutorial that I did today on actually coloring a short style that won't actually color. So you guys will be able to see all of that good stuff. Good night, everybody, and all of the winners. Don't forget to send over your mailing info and do it exactly the way I asked, please, so we can make this as easy as possible. And then those items will go out. Thank you guys so much for joining. And once again, don't forget to subscribe to my new channel and don't forget to thumbs up. Those of you that are on the Elite Hair Care USA channel, please don't forget to go to Elite Hair, Body, and Business. If you search that on YouTube, you'll be able to also subscribe to this channel so you'll be able to be a part of the live chat going forward. Good night.